Hello, hello. Welcome. Come on in. Happy Tuesday. Today I am talking about how the moon and manifesting are quite literally a match made in heaven. And I will tell you all about it in just a moment. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Patty Diaz. I am the founder of Blue Moon Manifestations, and I am a magical life coach and mentor specializing in helping you live a life of magic. And for me, magic consists of the moon and manifestation, abundance, gratitude, intention, and clarity so that you can break free from the mold to create a life designed by you instead of one designed for you. And then you can go out and live that life unapologetically on your own terms, doing everything and living a life that you love. So, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I am live in three different places right now. So, I am only watching or able to see the comments with names that, excuse me, that have allowed StreamYard permission or that I'm seeing here on my phone. So, hello, Melody. And someone I think from the group, I cannot see your name, but hello. I'm so excited you're here. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you, get into talking about why the moon and manifesting are a match made in heaven. And just a little bit of a caveat, there is quite a bit of work going on outside. So if you hear like chainsaws and all that, it is outside my door, not here in my place, but you can still hear it. So just so you know, because of course that's going to pop up now that I'm live. Hi, Marilyn. Good to see you. So why? First of all, why do the moon and manifesting go so well together? First of all, the moon is all about our emotions. It represents and is associated with our emotions because it is associated or connected with water, and water is associated with our emotions. The moon affects water on the planet Earth. It affects the tides of the oceans. And not surprisingly, it affects us emotionally because we are primarily made up of water. So, the moon is all about our emotions. And if you've been around, you've heard me say probably quite frequently that one of the biggest keys to manifesting is feeling into it, tapping into the emotions of how it's going to feel when it becomes reality, feeling into it now before it actually happens to attract it faster, so that you can make it real in your brain, subsequently then making it real in your existence, in reality. So the moon helps us do that. By tapping into the moon, we tap into our emotions deeper, which then helps us manifest. And on top of that, the moon provides an absolutely perfectly designed framework for us to follow, from setting intentions to full moon forgiveness and gratitude and releasing and letting go. And it is perfectly designed to help us achieve and manifest absolutely all of our desires, no matter how grandiose, no matter how basic, from housing and all that we desire to stuff that we would have probably been told or thought that was not possible for us, because other people just think it's not possible. So that is why they are a match made in heaven. Now I'm going to invite you to join me in my free Manifesting with the Moon Challenge. It is completely free. It starts next Monday on May 24th. And in that 5-day challenge, I am going to walk you through setting new moon intentions at the new moon. I'm going to then, day 2 is going to be all about full moon forgiveness and gratitude. Day 3 is going to be about manifesting abundance with the moon. And abundance can be many different things, not merely monetary abundance, but abundance that by definition is having plenty of or more than enough of. So we can apply that to many things. to love, to friendship, to joy, to experiences, to money, which is what we associate it with most of the time. So day 3 is going to be all about manifesting abundance with the moon. Day 4 will be practices that help you connect with the moon. And some you may be familiar with, some you may not. People in prior rounds of the challenge have come away with some great new information about ways to connect with the moon, because that again feeds our emotions. And then day 5, sorry, will be about making our practice with the moon, our work with the moon, a spiritual practice or a part of, a component of our spiritual practice. Melody, hello. Awesome. Janice, I see you guys. I've been so focused on getting through the information. Thank you guys for being here. So that's the core 5 days. Now, the thing about my challenge is I always add a bonus class after the 5 days. It's usually the following week, sometimes on the weekend, depending on when it falls calendar-wise and what's going on. But there's a bonus class, and that bonus class is different every time around. And people have done multiple rounds of the challenge, not only because they get new information and they solidify and recommit to what they learn in the challenge, but that for the bonus class, because that's done on Zoom, not live, not Facebook Live, like the 5 days of the challenge is. And this time around, the bonus class is going to be living your lunar year or living your lunar life. I haven't quite coined the title of it yet, but the premise of it is you can not only tap into and work with the moon at the new moon and full moon, which are the big ones that everybody knows, you can work with the moon on a daily basis. You can tap into the energies of the zodiac that the moon is in, the sign that it's in. You can work with it based on the phase that it's in. The moon has 8 phases. Did you know that? So there's so many ways to incorporate working with the moon and making it part of your daily life. And that's what the focus of the bonus class is going to be about. So I have just about already, look at me, I have it all handy and ready. The only thing is I don't know if it will show up in all the places because, like I said, I am live in a few different places, but I'm going to post it here and see where it does show up. The link so that you can register to be part of the challenge. Now, I really think it's the best when you invite someone. There have been people in the prior rounds that have invited people to join them, and they make a party of it. People have had their own little side groups to do the challenge, not the challenge together, but to put the practices into place on their own little side groups, like their study groups or little moon party groups. So invite people to join with you. If you've done it before, you can explain why you love it so much. And if you haven't, it's just fun to do things and try things with friends, right? So the link is there. I will make sure, hopefully it showed up in everywhere. Now I've also learned the skill of pinning the comment on Facebook. So I think it should do that. If not, I can go back and hopefully fix it later. Nope, it says it's pinned. Perfect. So that's what I came to talk to you guys about today. The challenge starts on Monday. I will be going live in the Manifesting with, thank you, Melody, for letting me know. Hi, Deanne. I'll be going live every day, Monday through Friday, in the Manifesting with the Moon Facebook group. And I'll be live at 10 a.m. Pacific. So I'm in Los Angeles. So that will be the time I go live. But the replays remain in the group, so you can catch them at a later date or at a time that works for you. And I send out a recap email every single day with links to the replays that are on Vimeo and also on YouTube. And then there is the replay in the Facebook group. So if you're not a Facebook person and you're just like, I really don't like Facebook, hi, Eva, you will get a link that you can watch it on YouTube or Vimeo. a couple hours after the live ends. So we have so much fun in the group and in the challenge. And we have friendships. I have made some great friends in there. We have groups of people that have just continued doing these practices together. And you will have a framework to start setting intentions and manifesting with the moon and making it part of your everyday life. So I know there are several people who have told me they're doing the challenge again, doing it from prior rounds. Janice, thank you. Thank you for sharing it. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. So that was it. I'm just double checking. I think I have covered everything, the bonus class. And if you have questions, I am more than happy to answer them. You can jot them down in the comments. You can message them to me. Or if you don't want to do either, or you can always email them to me. The email is vision, VISION, at bluemoonmanifestations.com. All one word, quite long, but see, the name of my business was inspired by the moon and mentions the moon in it. So I am very passionate about the moon, and let me know whether you're watching this live or on the replay if you have ever done any work with the moon, either setting intentions or lunar tracking, lunar planning, lunar planting. See, there's so many ways. That's just a glimpse of the types of ways that you can connect with the moon. And if you have not, I invite you to jot down a question. Share a question in the comments that you have, because that helps me tailor the challenge to those of you that have no prior experience, but really have just answered this call that the moon sends out. The moon is calling to all of us. She's up there free for everyone to work with, to tap into. So let me know how you've worked with the moon or a question that you have, and I will be sure to get that included. And sharing is caring. That's how we inspire people, give other people ideas, and also learn other ideas ourselves. So that's a lot of information I shared with you, but I'm so excited. You can probably tell that I'm quite passionate about that. And those of you that get to know me, we'll see why. You see why I love it so much. So awesome. Can't wait. I'm excited, Melody. Awesome. Deanne, I saw everybody, I think, at least on the page. And let me take a breath here. All right. I think we're good. And tomorrow is our regular weekly live. On the email I sent out on Monday, I said the live was going to be at 1. This couple weeks has been a bit helter-skelter with scheduling. So I am hoping not to have to change that time, but please set your notifications for live videos so that you know when I go live in case I do have to change it. The key is I am continuing to show up even when life gets wonky, because that's what I love to do, is to connect with you guys. So I have done some work with the moon, says Melody, on new and full moons. Can't wait to learn to work with all of it. Yeah, there's so much more depth and layers that you can add to that. So thanks, Melody. Thanks for sharing. And if you're watching this on the replay, please participate. Join along, because I will come back around and say hi and thank you and answer any questions that are jotted down afterwards. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.